Hey everybody, this is Julio of Echale Porras Productions, and today we're gonna show you guys how to make some Gobernador fries. Alright, so the ingredients to Gobernador fries are super simple. First of all, Gobernador style can probably be overly simplified into a Baja-Style taco fry recipe. You would use shrimp as your protein and get like a Baja sauce, some cheeses, you know, all that you would encompass in a Baja style dish. So today we're using some shell and tail on shrimp. If you have some extra time, always go for the less trimmed option because they're cheaper. And really once they're thawed, it's a bit easy to get that shell off. So we have our shrimp, which we're going to marinate in our al pastor marinade that we made for our tacos. If you haven't checked that out, we're gonna add a bit of Old Bay seasoning to get that more Cajun flavor. Of course, you need your fries. You can make your own fries. We made some fries in the animal style fry video where we had curly fries and some homemade oven fries. You can do that yourself, but if you don't want to, you can buy some pre-made fries, and there's nothing wrong with that. As I said, we're gonna be using our al pastor marinade that we made last time. If you need a quick refresher of what goes into that, we use some guajillo and ancho chiles, a can of chipotles and adobo, some cumin, thyme, oregano, salt, pepper, etc. If you want a full recap, you can go check out last week's al pastor tacos video. We're also going to be using some of our avocado lime crema that we also made for the al pastor tacos. You're going to want some cheese as well. Here we have some mozzarella and some cheddar. With the extra marinade we have left over, we're going to mix that with some mayo, and we're going to make an al pastor mayo. We're going to try it out, and we're also going to put that on top of the fries. So now we're going to deshell and detail our shrimp. There's a bunch of different ways to do this. If you find an easy way, do it the easy way. If you want to do it you cut everything off, go ahead. Now you can go ahead and remove the vein, but honestly it's not mandatory. So let's begin the long process of getting these shells off. All right. After you've deshelled, detailed, and deveined as many as you can tolerate in one day, we're gonna take what we got, get our al pastor marinade, and we're just gonna get it in there. Now, you don't want to overcoat these things. We just want enough that they'll get the flavor imparted in them. That should be enough for our purposes. Gonna mix that around a bit. Then we're gonna take a tablespoon of our Old Bay seasoning, and you're just gonna put that over the top. And then you just mix. And then since this marinade is acidic, remember we put lemon juice, orange juice, and apple cider vinegar in it. We don't want these to sit too long because then they'll start being cooked by all the acids in the marinade, and they'll start breaking down and they're gonna get all mushy. Kind of like when you have a traditional ceviche, the shrimp is squishier than I like personally, which is why when we made our ceviche, you can check it out, we cook the shrimp beforehand because I like the texture it gives. So we're just gonna let this sit for about 15-20 minutes, then we'll take it outside and cook it off in the 360 griddle. So while we wait for the shrimp to marinate and the fries to cook, we're gonna be making our mayonnaise mixed with some of our remaining al pastor marinade. This thing in general just packs a whole bunch of flavor. We're just gonna start off with a couple scoops of mayo and some of your marinade. Now, how much depends on how much flavor you want of each. If you want more mayo flavor, put more mayo. If you want more marinade flavor, put more marinade. But what we're looking for is a nice creamy consistency that has that nice punch of marinade flavor. We'll mix it around, give it a taste, a little more marinade. Fuck it, we're using all the marinade. Now we just need to wait for those shrimp to come out, and then we can take them out to the 360 griddle. All right, we're back outside here with the Cuisinart 360 griddle, and as you can see, I'm still rocking my wife's shades. My new ones will get here, I think tomorrow. Gonna rock these shades like we know it. So the grill's ready. It's roaring hot. And the shrimp, since they're so tiny, should take no time at all to cook. By the time I place down my last shrimp, the first one should be ready to flip. We'll get these cooked off real quick. We'll go back inside, get the fries ready, and put the dish together. Let's get this started. So I've reduced the heat down to a medium high because we don't want these things scorching. We're gonna put some oil down. Let's get our shrimp on. Fuck it. All right, so the shrimp shouldn't take long at all, about 1 or 2 minutes per side. So we'll probably be ready to flip that guy pretty soon here. And there's the color you want, that beautiful shrimp color. All right, we can get these suckers off the grill and we can get them inside and assemble our plate. All right, so we got our shrimp off the griddle and our fries out of the oven. We're gonna give these a quick seasoning and then we're going to assemble our dish. So we're just gonna hit it with a bit of garlic salt, and you wanna do this while they're still hot because the seasoning will adhere better. Some garlic salt, a bit of our Old Bay so it gets that Cajun flavor, and next we're going to add a bit of brown sugar. This is gonna cut through all the savoriness, all the saltiness that we have in the dish already, and just give it a slight sweet note. If you like Wingstop fries, you like sugar in your fry seasoning. We're not gonna use a lot, we're gonna use about a half teaspoon. Get it in there. Also, you can add a little bit of oil to your fries so that all the seasonings stick and adhere. Just toss that in there and you should have a great tasting fry. Let's get to assembly. Here we have our trusty serving dish that we use in almost every video just because it's so nice and compact. It just makes everything look pretty when you put it on it. So we're gonna start off with a bed of fries. Hit it with your cheeses, some of our avocado lime crema, some of our al pastor aioli, top it off with some beautiful shrimp, and garnish with some cilantro. If you have the time and ingredients, you can also make a nice pico de gallo to go with this, but we were out of tomatoes and onion. So we did the best with what we got. But there is our plate. Beautiful, sexy, and oh so delicious. You can drench this in sauce, you can drench this in cheese, you can drench this in whatever you want. Let's try this out. Get some of everything, some cheese, some sauce, some fries, and some shrimp. A second bite because I can. That's delicious. Woo! You get the creaminess of the two sauces, the nice and savory notes, and some of the chile of the al pastor marinade through that shrimp. Like I said, that little bit of brown sugar in the fries just adds another little dimension of flavor. It's like when people put pineapple on their pizza, even though I personally don't like it. It adds some sweetness through all the saltiness. Anyways, I don't have a cocktail for you this time. This was kind of just a quick down and dirty recipe that we were hungry. I was like, I have some shrimp, I have fries, let's make some awesome Gobernador fries. But if you got some Baileys, and you got some chocolate liqueur, and you got some ice cream, mix those together and you'll have an awesome adult shake. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you want to see what we're gonna do next, hit that subscribe button. And as always, Stay awesome, stay safe, peace.